Hello YouTube. So it's been a really crazy night last night. The baby would not go to sleep. She cried a lot, and we now have all three kids in the house. And I just want to make a quick video and surprise Brian, let him give a little tour of what's happening in the house and give you his perspective. So he doesn't know I'm making this video. Hopefully he won't be too cranky. I'm exhausted. And I got to work 16 hours tomorrow. So I'm hoping that Brian is going to be able to handle it. We're going to have a few friends, Grandma Ann, and a couple other people help out with some of the kids tomorrow while I'm at work. Hey, Daddy Brian.
Hey.
A surprise video. How you doing today?
I'm hanging together.
You want to give YouTube a little bit of an update?
Well, for those of you who don't know, we were initially taking in our 8-month-old niece, Mare, and it turned out that we ended up with all 3 kids. So we've got a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and an 8-month-old in the house, and it's been quite a learning curve for us.
Yeah, it was kind of a rough night last night, huh?
Yeah, the 8-month-old did not want to settle down.
Yeah, she's a little crazy.
Yeah.
She's being awful quiet right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what you're doing.
Yeah, she goes, what's up with that thing? I really wish I could show you guys these kids. They're beautiful kids, and they've been a lot of work, and there's been a lot of craziness in our house.
But they're also learning a lot, too.
Yeah, they're growing really fast. So I'm going to do something fun. We're going to do foot cam, so you can see at least how cute her feet are. Look at those cute little feet. Huh? Look at those cute little feet. Hi, Mary Faye. How you doing? Cute little feet. Okay, so that's a foot cam. There's Brian's big, sexy feet. So you want to give us a quick tour and show everybody how we kind of managed to squeeze 3 more kids into our house? First of all, what are you doing over here? What's for lunch?
We're making tuna sandwiches.
So we've been doing really basic foods, huh?
Yeah.
So we had a hot dog night. What else did we have?
We did. Oh, I don't even remember. The lack of sleep is getting to me.
Hey, Selena!
We did pizza. We ordered out for pizza the first night. Yeah.
Selena!
So I can't go with you because I have to stay here with her.
I'm going to get Selena to babysit for a minute. You can give me a quick tour. Selena Bobina! Come here. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah? So how are you doing with all these new kids in the house?
Good.
You want to say hi to YouTube real quick? Say hi. Do you mind watching Mary Faye for a minute? Daddy Brian's going to give us a quick tour.
And she's very good with Mary Faye.
Okay.
Okay.
So, quick tour.
Okay, first change. The dinner table now is huge. We have every chair in the house plus the high chair back.
We do.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot more people at the table today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try one little pickle.
No, you stay right in there with Mary Faye.
Okay.
Okay. The dreaded diaper pail has returned. I hated that thing, and I was so glad when it left.
Diaper pail is back. Dun, 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 dun. Huh?
This is where the baby sleeps.
And I'm so happy to see Selena's crib make a return.
Yeah.
Although it's really noisy. Huh? Huh?
Watch out.
Uh-oh.
You're hearing little ones crawl through.
Uh-oh. Be careful. Be careful. No running over the little ones.
Nothing changed in Selena's room, which is good.
Yeah, Selena still gets her own private room.
This is the scary room because this is where all the boys are. We have 3 boys in this room.
Hey, Daniel.
What's up?
How you doing?
Good.
Want to say hi? Come on over here. So how's it going?
Good.
Yeah, how you doing with the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
No, it's big.
Yeah? Okay. So you getting along? Everybody's having fun?
Right.
Yeah, what's it like having 2 new kids in the house?
Different.
Yeah? You being a big boy and sharing your room?
Yes.
Yeah?
Right.
Okay.
And they want me, but
He won't. Okay, pull them out of there real quick. I want to show real quick. Okay, so here's the sleeping arrangements. Daniel is on the top bed, so you guys can get an idea of where Daniel's sleeping these days. We had to put up a baby gate for Daniel because he's a crash net because he's really restless sleeping. We don't want him falling off the top bunk. We also have this bunk in use, so another bed in use. As you can see, the room is a disaster, and we had to get a little toddler bed for our 2-year-old, and now he's got a place to sleep.
and I got
He usually sleeps with his brother, though.
and I played.
Yeah?
This is my new favorite game, people.
What's your new favorite game?
Lord
of the Rings. We had to buy a really ugly dresser because we needed some more storage for kids' clothes. And as you can see, the room is a disaster area. And toys everywhere and pure disaster.
Can you pick up your Wii remote?
Back to Daddy Bryan. Okay, Daddy Bryan, you got anything you want to say on the way out?
Let's show the living room.
Okay, you want to show the disaster area in the living room too? Uh-oh, baby blanket. Yeah, this is where baby plays.
This is where baby plays in the living room.
So, we know we can't show you the kids' YouTube, but we want to include you guys as much as possible because this is going to be our daily life for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Now, Daddy Bryan, I know this is a sticky subject for you, but I'm going to ask you anyways. We've been getting a lot of messages sent to us about people helping in some way. And I know that you are against people giving us any type of financial aid, correct?
I'm against pushing our family for that purpose,
Yeah. So what is it about that bothers you?
Because I don't want to do it just to play on people's sympathies for things like that, because we have a lot of what we need.
Yeah.
You know, it's a strain, but we're doing it.
Yeah. Well, we have always managed to get through things.
Yeah.
You know, we're pretty strong that way. You know, if we have to, you know, we tighten our belts and we move forward.
Yeah. I mean, we don't need big corporate sponsorship to get a lifetime supply of diapers.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Although corporate sponsorship would be really cool. Now you have to wear labels on all your clothes, though.
Yeah, no.
You could be the gecko dad.
Yeah, when I change a diaper, I don't want to have to go, try Huggies. No, thanks.
So, but now somebody mentioned if they sent like Target cards or Costco gift cards, maybe $5 or $10 gift cards. Is that something that you would be cool?
You know, if people want to do that out of the kindness of their heart, I'm not going to say, no, don't do that, because it comes from here.
But we don't want people to financially stretch themselves.
Yeah.
So if you guys financially cannot afford that, don't.
It's not something we're asking
and we're not expecting it. But we've been getting a lot of people who've been asking. So if you guys out there in YouTube land think that's not a cool deal, or if you think it's even tacky for us to ask, please let us know. Also, you know, with our upcoming movie, they wanted to make some T-shirts and coffee mugs and that kind of stuff. And Bryan's kind of against that too. What is it about that bugs you?
Because I'm not selling my family. We started this to try to educate people and to show people what we're about. Mm-hmm. You know, my feeling is we're not out there to sell our faces to the public.
But you know, I mean, on that perspective, I agree with you. But you know, there are a few YouTubers. Like if I could get a Fight Dog mug, you know, I would love to have a Fight Dog mug. Yeah, you know, there's just certain YouTubers that I just really like, and if I could buy something that represented of them that I could have, I would probably buy a Fight Dog coffee mug, or you know, get myself how do you pronounce this? ZMTV? ZJTV. I would love to have like a manual with her name on it or something. But I know Daddy Bryan's against that. So just out of curiosity, if you guys think that's tacky.
ZJ replica glasses with your Fight Dog / Vlogosaurus Flex underwear.
Ooh, I'd buy those underwear. Would they be bikini?
No, I'd have their face, one on the front and one on the back.
Who would be on the back?
I have no idea.
Fight Dog. Okay, so take care, YouTube. We'll talk to you later. As you know, it's been a crazy couple weeks. Hopefully we'll get back on schedule with our blogging and our video movies. There's a few that I really want to make that have to do with young gay people and our next Ask a Gay Family questions.
And I gotta go make lunch, so
okay.
Bye, YouTube.
Take care.